Greetings and welcome, adventurers, to another episode of Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition. And when last we left off, we are doing some side errands, and we are now back in Afkatla to do a little bit of shopping. We have arrived in the second part of the chapter bits, so the Adventure Mart has restocked. I'm not entirely sure what else they have now, but at the very least I can drop off any of the gear that I do not want. And I can potentially start crafting some of the items in my bag. That I will probably never use, but still, I want them. Because they are mine. We also have been told that we have to go to the playhouse at Cinderbridge District. We'll be going there momentarily once I have finished shopping. Now that we no longer have to deal with the Githyanki, which I did know were waiting for us. But I figured we'd probably want to fight them somewhere where it wouldn't instantly draw in innocents, as it did in Joaquin's Promenade. A little bit unfortunate. Because they started attacking me for some reason, and which I don't understand, because I definitely not tar any of the civilians. The innocents? That's a bit of a stretch, but I wasn't thinking about anything.
Ribald Bardaman at your service.
Right. Yes, I would like to see what you have available. Alright then. You're a good customer and successful adventurer. Would you like to see my secret stock of items? For only 50 gold I show you the wares. Sure, show me your special wares. Take a look at some of these items, you won't be disappointed. Right, so now we have all the good stuff. Crimson chain. The dark red metal used to make this chain is said to come from the hidden mine of Cloud Peaks. At the time of the Bloodway, a band of evil adventurers, all wore armor of this kind, but other suits have long been lost. The Warblade. The game really loves giving me two-handed swords. It's a very good two-handed sword, don't get me wrong, but I don't need it. Ace +2. The Asp's Nest. Neat. Right, the Heartseeker. I mean, I have nobody that can actually use a longbow like this. Black Blade of Disaster. Chain Energy Drain. Freedom! I don't know why I said it like that. Alright, enough stalling. Let us get rid of some stuff. Right, we don't need the Knight's Gifts. Thunder's Gift. Flame of the North. Malakar, I believe that's a katana. Yeah, we're not using that. Yoshima's katana, not worth all that much, but we're definitely not going to be using that. You're the Bleeder. A sword that I don't need. Alberuin. Impaler, Spear of the Unicorn. Yeah, we have better stuff for that. Blade of Searing is a bastard sword, so not useful. Full plate mail we don't need. Armor of the Viper, nope. Dragon's Breath. I don't have anyone that uses this. Full Reaver +4. Races of Blinding Strike. Vulcan Plate. I probably will never use this. And Nekaradon's Crossbow, that's the gift from Adalon, I believe. Not better than what we currently have. And Nera Staff. Doom Plate. Bells. Energy Drain could be very powerful, but again, it's touch spell, so you'd have to get close. I'm not sure that's really worth taking then. Black Bladed Disaster, what does this do? It's a very powerful weapon, but again, you have to get close. Shape Change. All powerful level 9 spells that I kind of want to use. Weight of the Banshee could be very powerful. I don't have anyone that can do level 9 spells. Here's Shield. That's the spell I kind of want. Outward Blind. Time Stop. They'll definitely be coming back here at some point. Right, let's get rid of some of the lesser gems we have. Don't think we need the Moonbar gem for anything. The rest I'm not entirely sure of. Right. Do we have any gems in here? Nope. Cloak of the Shield. I'm just never gonna use this. Did I give you any gems to hold on? Well, we definitely do not need the pearls. The rest... I want to say we don't need it, but I can't. We have nothing. Oh well. I mean, more shopping needs to be done, but that's kind of better done screen, really. Let's just get on with it. Get on with it.
Onward then.
Right. Bridge district.
To the task at hand.
Yeah. Hairband. And as long as we are here, let us go to the 5 Flagons Inn. I don't think there's anything else here. Yeah, just return to the 5 Flagons alehouse or playhouse. Alright.
As you will.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Alright, let's also clear out our inventory here. At least with the weapons and stuff. Because those can now go in the bag. And you know what? I should just learn this spell. Alright. We'll not have a statement in the party. The Vigil Stone. But it took so long for us to get a proper bag of holding. Fear Scroll, definitely want to keep that on me. Casimir, Skin of the Ghoul. Yeah, all the fun stuff. Rituals. I don't remember what the ritual scroll is for. Probably not important, considering I put it in here, but let's just see. Ah, no, this one is actually important. Playhouse Deed, Vigil Stone. Right. We do need this one. Alright,
Something you need.
we've cleared out all the necessary bits. Let's go on and see what this is all about.
Fear the life is never dull.
Leon, think me little you've come. I've a rebellion here. The acts are in such a state, I can do nothing with them. You must help me.
Good business to you.
Aha, the Lord Patron is here, finally. Patron, you must do something about all these changes that Zarin is making to the script. They are reprehensible. You cannot change the Termish play. And why not? It's better, isn't it? This play is a masterpiece. You must have some gall thinking you can change it for the better. Well, some of the lines are better, I think, but it's changing all the time. Every day it's something new. And something better. Why not? Because we have to be finished for rehearsal, you fool. We cannot live like this. We do not get paid enough to put up with this. If something isn't done, we're walking out. Jenna feels the same, and Win is tired of it too. You see what I've been putting up with? Put an end to this, Leon, please. Alright, so from this point, I have to check the amount of XP I'm getting for this in order to know how good it is. So just give me a moment. Right. So depending on my charisma, and if we earn any experience with this, we know I've made the right choice. Now my charisma is technically high enough that I could just write the play myself. And that would be that probably would work. But let's see if I can get Zaren be trusted. Everything will be fine. You have to trust in Zaren in the artistic process. He has my support. I suppose the patron is correct. Now that is the best thing I've heard this week. Now, back to work, all of you. Alright, so I think that actually worked. Cool.
Yes.
Because we gained XP. And a hidden modifier that we do not see at this point. Alright.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I
Now
wouldn't
we
dream
have
of refusing.
some money and some stuff. Let us actually go
You
to
must
docks.
gather your party before venturing forth.
And this one is still closer. I want to craft some stuff. Not sure if any of it is as useful to us as it is, but that doesn't take away that I don't want to try. I like having the super-powered weapons with me. And besides which, we still need to make a detour back to the hidden refuge. Anyway, because I want to hand in that hairband thing.
Just as I thought.
Alright, nobody bother me, please. And of course, we split up in several different parts. That's what makes the most sense. Well, it does seem like nobody is bothering to ambush us, so...
Verily. I am pleased at the progress that this ill-conceived group has made. I had not thought such a thing possible.
Interesting use of a firehouse idea. I'm not sure the flame from this brazier is actually bright enough to really draw the attention, but I suppose it could.
I haven't been this pleased with a group of folks since the Cormyreans sent the price of turnips through the roof during the onion famine.
Whatever I can do to help.
Alright, let's see what you can make.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
Alright, let's see what I have. I know what we have here. You have a scroll with the true name of the Thunderhammer Kromthir. With your hammer of thunderbolts, gauntlets of ogre power, and a girdle of frost giant string, I could combine them and forge it. But you don't, I can't help you. Let's see. Partisan sword, eh? Let me see. I see. You've a hilt and a blade here for a long sword and a pommel gem with much of its power. But forge it all into a mighty sword for you. Alright. Some gold, some work, do it. If nothing else, it'll finally get that out of my inventory. I think this is the equalizer. The sword that the game has been teasing me with since the start.
Me timber's bad enough without ye bothering me.
Indeed, we have gained the equalizer. Such is the age of this sword that its true origin has been lost to time, marking hints that it was possibly forged in the surface of Helm. Also called the Sword of Neutrality, it seems designed to seek and terminate extremes, to shift the universe closer to harmonious equilibrium. The further the behavior of a target from the true balance, the more potent the damage they suffer. So immune to charm and confusion, strikes as a +3 weapon. But the further you are away from true neutral, the more damage it does, and the more chance you get to hit. It's a long sword, so I could technically use it, I guess. And I do kind of like the model, but for now, in the bag it goes. I mean, I don't really have skills with long swords, so... Alright.
Your chattering's starting to wear on me nerves.
Right, so we had a Chrome Fear. Anything else? This part of the bow looks like Geeson's work. Aye, it's Geeson's work indeed. A string and a shaft both. I could remake one of the great Boyer's short bows for you. Alright, what's involved in that? 2 things. Alright, work enough. I mean, almost ironically, the neutralizer would be one of the best weapons actually for this party, considering how much I'm focused on being neutral.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
Short bow of Geeson, the finest bow crafted by Geeson Khan. This weapon draws energy from another plane, firing spears of lightning instead of arrows, and therefore requiring ammunition of any kind. It's said that Geeson prepared to retire from his craft after selling the invaluable weapon, only to have the bow wrested from his grasp by a thief, used it to end Geeson's own life. Side effect that the bow bestows protection from electricity upon the user. Alright, so +4 arrows, and of course it doesn't require anything. Into the bag it goes, just in case we ever need it.
Me timber's bad enough without ye bothering me.
Alright, let's see. Cronfear we know. You have the shaft and blade of a halberd, power of water in its elemental magic. Most interesting. If you like, I could try to reforge it for you. Right, more money and all that. You're bleeding money, as it were, but I don't care. I want all the weapons. I want them all so I can hang them as trophies on my wall when I retire. So I can say to whatever hapless villain comes across my path that I have better weapons rusting in my vaults to deal with.
Your chattering's starting to wear on me nerves.
Alright, Halberd the Wave. Forged in antiquity by a cult devoted to the goddess Umberly, this weapon of vengeance was designed to aid the cult's champion in retrieving a holy artifact from the fire giants of the Stormhorn Mountains. There was a lot of hope to place in one champion, and unfortunately the wave has been lost ever since. And so we can do... And it's particularly useful for this, but you do require someone that can use Albert, and I do not have someone like that.
I need a swig of some strong
Make sure that I have something.
dwarven ale.
Gift craftsmanship in this in over a century. Aye, you got the hilt and blade of a vorpal silver sword. If you're willing to risk the wrath of the gift, I'm willing to put it together for you. Alright, let's do it. The vaunted silver sword, of whose significance I never knew. At least not until I played Neverwinter Nights 2, when it was painfully drilled into how important that bloody blade is.
Me timber's bad enough without ye bothering me.
Vorpal silver sword is a dark aura when you examine it. The blade is so finely sharpened it could likely sever a head in a single blow, and it can actually do that. Two-handed sword though. Don't have anyone that can use it. Right, I don't... do I have anything else?
Your chattering's starting to wear on me nerves.
From fear. Yeah, that's it then.
Wow, an adventurer.
Well, certainly is never dull in the Afkatla. Lord Patron, there's a strange king going on in the playhouse. I'm bloody scared to sleep there now. Master Hegel says come quick.
Onward then.
Because of all the time we spend on resting up.
Yes?
Right. We should probably also get yourself some spells that can be of use to you. That I kind of want to have on quick cast.
To the task at hand.
How far is Mira off leveling? Quite some distance still, but fine. Yeah, you think almost that Jahira is also lagging behind, but that's actually not the case because your experiences was split between two classes. I mean, we might as well take care of this right now, because there's still more events to happen before the play finally starts. Then it will almost be too late to actually have any advantage of this. I mean, admittedly, I should have started this, the whole play thing sooner, but I didn't, because I was kind of terrified of the subsequent dimensional travel thing that was involved in it. Even if you are probably capable of handling it at the level when you encounter this quest.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Alright, Higgled, what's this all about?
I haven't been this pleased with a group of folks
Dear,
since
the
the
life is
Cormyreans
never
sent the
dull.
price of turnips through the roof during the onion famine.
Ah, you are here. You would not believe what has been occurring. We are finally making progress in the rehearsals and now other things are happening. We had props inexplicably fall from tables, a cistern broke and ruined the entire backdrop. Dinner slipped yesterday and almost broke a foot. and other strange things too. Noises during the night, creaking and moanings. One of the stage gnomes almost died falling out of the rafters. All the actors are frightened. They believe the curse is assailing us, and I am beginning to believe it too. Oh, what a fool I was to disregard it. This sounds quite ominous. What do you want me to do? Well, you are the Lord Patron of the Playhouse. I need you to... No, I can't just say it like that. You must think I'm insane, Leon. The props and such we mostly recovered or replaced, but Zaren came across someone who has offered to help. And I don't think I can turn down the offer. The only problem is the expense. But perhaps you should meet her first before I say anything more. Oh, we're gonna go right in there, alright?
A pleasure it is to meet you.
Right. May the bright lady shine upon our meeting today. Oh, Leon, this is Giovanna, a Termish priestess from Alekon, here on pilgrimage. Giovanna, this is Leon, patron of the Playhouse. You'll be dealing with bad magic, I see. That magic come calling upon this place. You'll be crossing the oldest one, aye? Like the other fools putting on mummeries to cross them. Yes, well, Giovanna says that she can dispel the curse, or at least protect us from it, while we put the play on, for a price which... Giovanna can stave off the oldest of the anger for a while, to save you from mummers, but dust is costly, and so is Giovanna's time. 1,000 golders, I do it. I know it seems like a large amount, Leon, but the cast is incredibly excited about it. We would all be relieved if Giovanna would do this. Giovanna's time, I be limited as valuable. You will make up your mind now, Elias. Well, I do think she is probably lying. We do know that the actors are a superstitious lot, a lot of the time, and this probably will help dispel the fear. But I think I can talk her down. I'll pay you 500 gold, Giovanna, no more. Alright then, Giovanna will be doing as you ask. But only because Giovanna thinks you have a great need. The mummer should not cross the oldest one if you do not be needing to. And we gained experience, so we've made a good decision here. Giovanna will be going now to collect the dust and prepare. Giovanna will be coming back soon, not to be worrying. Oh, thank you, Leon. Thank you so much. We, the actors, will be substantially relieved. Maybe now we can all get back to work. Indeed. But as we wait for her to leave the frame, that'll do for this episode. Thank you all for watching. If you like my content, please rate, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all next time. Bye.